Well, it's had a very dramatic impact in a couple of areas. One area, obviously, is the ease now with which, in a relative sense, it's easier to exploit mineral resources and that type of thing up in the Arctic, which means money. It means that, particularly for Russia, they have an opportunity to exploit those minerals and to export them. And one of the great customers they have is China. China needs the raw materials, and China and Russia then have a reason to cooperate up in the Arctic. So the major impact is the relative ease now compared to how it was when it was frozen solid of exploiting mineral resources, raw materials, that type of thing. But the second impact is the Northern Sea Route, which is opened up above Russia, and that helps both Russia and China as well, in the sense that Russia can now charge fees for countries, including China, to go through that Northern Passage. And it's something that gives them quite a prestige boost as well. They have that Northern Sea Route. Nations, the maritime nations, want very much to use that route. It cuts the time to steam between the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. And again, for China, their major trade partner, of course, is Europe. And this will cut the transport time to Europe by a number of weeks. And that makes it cheaper to send and to sell to Europe. So this is going to have quite an economic impact there. So you have that impact of the Northern Sea Route. You have the impact of the exploitation of natural resources. And that's where you then get into the third impact, and that is Russia wanting very much to dominate and have dominance in that Arctic area. So they are beginning to set up facilities, military facilities there to ensure that that they can control who goes in and out, and to provide any protection that they feel they might need up there to guard that Northern Sea Route.